everyone. Okay, I'm back again, and like I was talking about, oh, actually this wet patch just not turned into a little more of a fun project than I thought. Anyways, I'm going to remove these fans that are on here, and I'm going to put on a fan that I was talking about from the beginning. It's 2 fans in one. Comes with your screws, which you don't need. I'm gonna have plenty on there, but basically this is it. This one is made by ID Cooling, and it's a nice fan. It's pretty much designed to work with a cooling radiator. From the shape of the blades, it's pretty similar to the radiator blades, because there is a difference between case fans and radiator fans. So that was a quick unboxing. I'm going to take the screws out, mount this in, and show you how much easier it is, and what I was talking about by all-in-one fans. Okay, a couple quick things I did want to mention. When you are putting a new fans on a radiator, try to use the fan screws that come with the radiator, because it may have a different thread, possibly even a different size. Now, the screws that came with the Alpha Cool radiator were just a tad shorter, and they had a finer thread than all of the screws that came with the other with the other AIOs, the Cooler Master, the MSI. Those were all pretty much the same thread. So this is where we're at. I'm just going to take out this final screw. As you can see, the amount of the bird's nest that comes with one fan. I've got so many fans in the other room, it's unbelievable. I must have 30, 40 fans. Again, there's your 2 wires, and it has a couple separate plugs on it. And the thing I didn't like about the MSI ones is they were kind of wide, and they would have needed to been trimmed a little bit to fit inside of the hub, which we're not going to need now. Because with this, you have 2 wires, pretty much exactly the same length, and you have a plug for the ARGB, yes, ARGB on this one, that is basically the same size as the Cooler Master style. So that will fit in pretty much all the hubs. I don't know why any company would make it different. It comes with some nice rubber pads on it. It's a good, solid fan. ID Cooling, Cooler Master, Asia Horse, they all make one similar. They also make one that's in a 320, a 3 fan. And basically the same thing. You're eliminating, especially with that one, oh my goodness, it's a big difference. You're eliminating a ton of wiring. So you're just going to take it, place it on, find your first screw hole, and get it started. I would recommend starting at one of the corners on any fan that you do, and then going to a lower corner. So you start high and go low when you're going across. This way you can at least get all the holes should be lined up good. And that's pretty much the way this goes. I mean, This just simplifies the job so much better. And if you're into ARGB, the Cooler Master, the Asia Horse is out of control. I was going to use that and I was like, no, I don't think so. It's got tons of ARGB on it. I mean, everywhere in between. If you like ARGB, that's the way to go. This one lights up on the inside, gives you some decent lighting on the out, and on the outer part right here, there's some very fine fins that light up. That light shows through. Okay, and pretty much there you have it. Another thing that's nice about these, I know the Cooler Master comes with a screw pattern that's a little different. On the 360 especially, it has a couple screws in between. So with this one, you only have to use 4 screws for 2 fans. Snug them down. Has a nice little feel to it, nice rubber cushions. 2 120s. We have ARGB, and this one does have a 4-pin versus the 3 on the power. Another thing, I'll show you something. By eliminating that, pretty much this is all the crap that you end up. Now, if I would have had 3 fans, if it would have been a 320, there even would have been an extra wire. And so if you're using a hub, it pretty much works the same with everything. If you're using extensions, I mean, this is the mess that you don't need, that you can eliminate by going that route. By going this route, basically, I'm not going to do a crazy wiring setup on this, just something fast. So that's the plug there. That's for the power that goes to the pump. And you want one for the fan. There's one right next to it. So you plug it in. That's a 4-pin. Get it lined up. Okay, bingo, bingo. Lined up, yes, lined up. And then you have your ARGB. You can go to a hub inside, or you can just make life a lot easier. Like I said, I'll do the wiring later. What's nice about these is these wet benches is everything's wide open. You have your header right here on the board. ARGB. The other one for the RGB was over here. Oops, sorry, I just bumped the bump. I bumped all of you. Okay, and that's it. Once I clean it up, do something with all the wiring, it'll look good. So I just wanted to keep a short video on this. Eliminating fans, eliminating wires, especially wiring. Look at all that. This is the mess you get. This is just 2. Look at this. Look at this bird's nest. This is just with 2 fans. Ugh. I hate wiring. Hate it. Quick thing. If anybody's going to be using this style, I just want to give you a heads up. I found something out about this. These things loosen quite easy. It's nothing. There is a safe way of tightening it, and I didn't realize it until I kind of stopped and looked at it for a second. It has a groove in the cover. I'm sure some of you probably all know this. But for those who don't, you can see there's a little bit of blood on there for me. Put it on, bingo. Nice. Okay, these used the screws that came with the Alpha Cool came with a very small Allen key. Most of them come with a Phillips head screwdriver. And that's it. This thing's ready to go. All I got to do really is put some power to it and fire it up. But I have some other projects that I got to get working on, and I'll save that for a later video. I wanted to keep this short. Once again, Alpha Cool, I do recommend them. They're a good company. They make a good solid fan. This is a fan that is ARGB lighting, PWM support. It has all the rubber anti-vibration pads. It has a silent operation. It syncs with the motherboard, and it's a 2-ball bearing. And I wouldn't worry much about the ball bearing things. I've used liquid hydraulic, I've used magnetic, I have used them all. And ball bearings by far will be the fan that will last you the longest. The magnetic ones obviously will be quieter, but they are big money. Oh God, big money. And yes, ball bearings, they go forever. I've done some videos on other types of fans and what causes them to wear and tear, especially, of course, you know, there's dust and whatnot can get in them. But long story short, just wanted to show you how much easier life can be. Just, this was $25 for these 2 fans. And I have used them in the past, and they are quiet and they move air really well. The Cooler Master I liked. I've used the 240 and the 320 Cooler Master. It has a little different ARGB setup on it. I did like it. It was a good solid, but it had a weird hum to the fans. I don't know what it was. Couldn't figure it out. This one is completely silent. Unless you're putting it on full blast, then you're going to hear the air noise. And the Asia Horse, that wasn't bad. I just found it to be a little too much on the ARGB, way too much. It was out of control. And it's all right, so that's gonna wrap it up for today. I got some videos to upload, I've got some programs to download, and I've got some more computer stuff I gotta get sent out. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Have a nice day. Oh, please, don't forget, give me a thumbs up if you like this video.